Hi, I'm Justin Forsett, and this is The American Athlete. I'm Justin Forsett, former 9-year NFL veteran Pro Bowl running back for the Baltimore Ravens, now co-founder of the company Charlottesville. I always felt like I had to prove myself. High school, people were still telling me I was too small and too short. Then going into college, where wasn't highly recruited. People telling me no, getting rejected from all these different colleges, even though I was having success because I didn't think I could make it. I had decent speed, but I wasn't like overly fast. I wasn't like running out there like a Deion Sanders or somebody like that, but normally guys my size, they had to be like, super fast, and I wasn't like a super fast guy. So I was always trying to prove myself or trying to overcome these limitations that people wanted to place on me. So I had to dig deep. I faced a lot of opposition and adversity early on in my life. First starting with high school, with all the rejections from colleges, and then in the college, I finally get my just due, playing with great players, Aaron Rodgers, Marshawn Lynch, and J.J. Arrington, and just kind of finding my way, being able to start in my senior year, put myself in a position to get drafted, and starting hearing some of those same things I heard when I was smaller. Scouts, like, man, he's just too short, he's too slow, he's too small, he's too this, and I just kept battling, kept fighting. I know what I could do. I believe in my ability. I worked extremely hard, and I excelled at what I could control. That was my attitude, my effort, and my preparation. I grew up in a pretty active household. I was the middle child of 3 boys. We were always into some type of sports activity, whether it's football, basketball, baseball, track, you name it. Our parents had us involved in it. That way we stayed out of trouble. A lot of people don't understand the business of the NFL and how tough it can be on not only the player, but the player's family. That was kind of the reason why I knew it was time for me to retire. I remember my last year, I was with Baltimore, starting off there, got released and went to Detroit, played there for a couple of months, and it didn't work out. And I ended up moving to Denver for the last few games of the season. And during that time, my wife, who was about 6 months pregnant, and I had my 2 kids, and when I got the call that I was going to Denver, she had to pack up our place in Detroit, drive over 9 hours in a snowstorm back to Baltimore with the 2 kids in the back and her being pregnant. And I've done well for myself throughout my career, and I'm not trying to put my family through that moving process. I want to be kind of rooted in one area and located and have a home is what we were missing for most of my career. That 2014 season, when I went to the Pro Bowl, was an answer to a lot of prayers. It was something that I had been fighting for since I was probably in high school, just that recognition, just that playing for a team and organization that really believed in me and gave me the opportunity. We had the whole Ray Rice situation, not knowing what that was going to entail, and here's this guy that's this journeyman. At that time, I was 6 years in the NFL, thrown into the lineup, and let's see what he can do. I think we were playing the Carolina Panthers, and I remember being on the sideline, and I had just scored a touchdown, and I just had this moment of reflection, like, man, I can't believe that I'm here. I mean, I had just been fired the 3rd time at that point from the Jacksonville Jaguars, where they didn't even give me a shot to really get on the field. I think I had maybe 5 rushes that entire year before, and I was getting ready to transition out of football. And at this point, I'm playing against the Carolina Panthers, running through the Baltimore Ravens tunnel as the starter, going to my first Pro Bowl in the top 5 rusher. I can remember like almost shedding a tear on the sideline just thinking about how far I had come. While I was playing, being fired as many times as I was fired, I had to think about the end a lot. And I didn't want to be one of those guys that when football was done, I was like, man, I'm lost, because football was what I did. It wasn't who I was as a person. So I wanted to have that smooth transition like I saw guys like Magic Johnson, guys like, Troy Aikman, John Elway, Michael Strahan. Like those guys was like, they used the sport to propel them into the next chapter, to do bigger and better things. And I wanted to be that way. And so I started this company with some of my teammates, my college teammates at UC Berkeley. We were constantly working out and sweating about 3-4 times a day. We couldn't take 3 or 4 showers. So we decided to invent this product called the Shower Pill, which is a disposable washcloth. It's an antibacterial towelette, so you can wipe down and cleanse off, remove sweat, dirt, and body odor when a shower is optimal but not possible. It's our tagline. So we created this business, and it's kind of really been taking off, not only in the sports world, but travel, camping, and hiking. People are finding use for the product, and now being sold in all 1,800 locations in Target. So being an entrepreneur is very similar to being an athlete. They're both extreme sports. It's not for the faint of heart. It's a lot of volatility, ups and downs. I don't know if I expected to be this busy, but I'm more busy now than I ever was playing sports. But it's that foundation of being an athlete that allows me to have the success I have had as an entrepreneur. Me being, a hard worker and being disciplined with my craft. It takes all those things to be a great athlete and also to be a great businessman. Man, just to see the impact that we've had on people, it's been my favorite part of the business. Like, I created this company and with my teammates for athletes, people or fitness people that are on the go that can really use the product. But then we have these moments where we can really do some good and some cool stuff. Like, we do a lot of stuff in disaster relief and partner with organizations like United Way, done some stuff with Red Cross. I had a coach tell me one time, the 3 worst words you can ever say is, "I got it." You never have it. You always learn, always growing. The moment that you do feel like you have it and you have it all figured out is the moment that you don't. It's detrimental to yourself and to everybody else on your team and in your organization. So always be forever growing and learning and stretching yourself to be more uncomfortable, and you'll be successful.